check. Check, check. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on it again. You know how we do, you know how we get down. It's another one of them candid conversation with honored privilege. We're back at it again. And look at me, look at me. I gotta say a big shout out to Wayne, yeah? Wayne, what is normal? Courtesy of Timmy Turner. Yeah, we're getting them sponsors in and that kind of thing. Right, we're back on it again. Today we'll be talking to another gentleman, an artist by the name of Mr.LifeSTYLE. A big shout out to all the sponsors. A big shout out to Olympia Fuller Foundation. A big shout out to Bush and One Adventures. A big shout out to Trigger Accounts. A big shout out to Mr. Kaya there. So we love you and everybody out there. Yeah, like JMC Electrical and all of them. Listen to this one. We're still bigging up our artists, you know. That's what we do. Tune, 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 tune. Yeah, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, a big one, a big shout out to Mr.LifeSTYLE. Mr.LifeSTYLE, Mr.LifeSTYLE, talk to us, talk to us. What's going on? How you be keeping in these uncertain times? Mambos are COVID na curfew na nini.
Man, I've been cool, man. I've been cool. Just doing the normal thing, usually every day, all day. We're going through about our business, man. And it's hard for us as musicians, but you know, we are keeping the cool and we keep going, bro. We do whatever it takes, yeah.
Whatever it takes. It's airy times, and then wakati kama hii, you can't tell what the next day is gonna throw to you. Juzi when I was checking the news, nasikia kuna mambo ya traffic jams, sijui nini. How was it?
Maze traffic imekuwa kali sana. There was a time when the curfew, the president talked about the curfew. So there was this time that people are coming from town, from the city. Of course, you know, Nairobi, how it is. So, and there were some roadblocks on the road, and, you know, people are so many, and the traffic was, you know, so big. And the police, they had to do these barricades and whatever on the road. And people are stuck, you know, so it was commotion. It was a lot of commotion, man. People are running, you know, with chasing with the police and stuff. But anyway, we get through it, you know.
Yeah, and then, you know, when we talk about Kenya police, unajua venye kuna kuaga pale katikati, sio?
Ni noma, ni hatari.
Ni hatari. Okay, Mr.LifeSTYLE, listen, I just gravitated to the vibe na Kaizo. I didn't even, this is where I'm flying blindfolded. It's a place in your own words. Able to eleze what happened. Kulianzaje ndio tukafikia hapa.
Yeah. And it's a long story, bro. It's a long story. But to cut it short, you know, we don't want to go too long. So to cut it short, mazee nimeanza muziki when I was in a place called Kisumu. You know. Yeah. Nilikuwa nakaa place hizo, nikaanza muziki. Pande hizo nikashoot, nikaingia Nairobi. And then nikachukua a bit of time relaxing. I wasn't going to the studio. And I did my first song with a producer called Jesse.
Okay.
Jesse was in the studio called Ketebul. I think it's a known.
Yeah. Big name Ketebul.
Big man Ketebul, bro. So I did my first song with Jesse. And then I came and relaxed. Kwa sababu unajua pia mambo na muziki pia nataka mambo na do na nini na mambo kama hizo.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't give up. And so I keep on pushing, writing songs. So after kukaa sana for long, very quiet. And then so someone just a very good friend of mine, and akani approach, akaniambia, man, you need to keep going. You know, you don't need to. Yeah, you need to keep going. Nikaingia studio, man, and I dropped back-to-back songs, bro. Yeah, ndio unasikiza hizo mangoma hapo zina hit na nini.
Vibes.
Vibe maze, vibe maze.
Which like Favor, is it Favor? Favor is the name of your EP now, yeah? You out with an EP called Favor, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a brand new EP that you just launched last week or something, right?
Yeah.
You are bigger. Shukran kwa kazi unafanya. Lakini kidogo naona nikaa unatunyima hadithi na uhondo, like, where did you grow up? Alafu, ni mziki gani ulikuwa, like, how was it growing up? What drove you uanze mambo ya mziki?
Man, I grew up in a place called Naivasha. You know, that's where I grew up.
Okay.
So nikaenda shule na nini. So kufika kama class 8 hivi tunafanya mtihani za mwisho. I had a friend in the same class. He was like from a musical background family. His dad was like musical and whatever, mom also. So I got interested into this stuff, you know. So huyu jamaa alikuwa akipiga mapiano, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So alikuwa ananipatia tu vibe nini. Nikabambika na stories za piano and I wanted to know about this thing. So and then one day akanialika kwenda church yao.
All right.
Yeah, kunialika kwenda church yao. So tukaenda pale nikaona venye anacheza hii kitu. Maana nikaona mimi lazima pia niimbe bro.
All right.
So ilianza hapo hivyo when I was young,
Okay. Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, right now I play that piano.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good background. Kwa hivyo saa, unifiti sana. That's a plus.
Yeah.
That's
a plus. Yeah.
Ukiwa unacheza instruments and then nasikia vocal safi, that's a plus. So, hii wakati, like, that's when 13, 14 ukiingia form 1. So
exactly.
Music was new hapo sasa. Sindio?
Yeah.
Seko kukaendaje? Ma variety show Saturday na
variety show mazi. Yes, a shule nini.
Yes, sir.
Unapiga mashows.
Yes, sir.
Mazi tulikuwa place naitwa DN Handa bro, Naivasha.
Okay.
So tunapiga mashow huko ndani nini. Hapo ndio tunatafutana na majina. So at first nikiwa Seko mazi nikiwa napiga mashow na nini. My friend and the guy akanipatia jina akaniita XG. Yani excellent George. Yani the guy is doing an excellent thing, you know.
All right.
So akanibatiza hiyo jina man and then nikapush on na hiyo jina tukipiga mashow Seko nini tunaenda outing, tunaenda ma rave. Naivasha. Yeah, by that time Naivasha rave mazee ilikuwa juu sana.
Okay.
And then after hapo kulikuwa na hii club inaitwa 8 Balls man, ikakuwa formed in Naivasha. Ilikuwa inawaka sana nini hizo time walikuwa wanaleta artist wakina nani wakina wakali wakina Jimwad nini ndio walikuwa wamekuja.
Okay.
Yeah, so by that time mazee imeshika sana. So we were going on these raves, doing the shows, singing along. Of course hatukuwa na ngoma tumetoa, but we were just singing along using other people's songs tunaimba along.
Okay.
And it was good. Yeah. It was so good.
Vibe ikakushika sasa.
Vibe ikanishika mbaya sana.
All right. So after school ndio ukakuja ukaona okay, I'll take it a little bit serious, right?
Exactly. After school mazen nikaona ni take a little bit serious. So taking you back kidogo. When we were doing the vibe nini after tumemaliza shule, there was this guy Pasha akaamua ku come up na something to do with the computers. Right? So alikuwa na computer school, yeah? So ilikuwa inaitwa Bitsoft. So this guy kuna jamaa pia alikuwa wa church, alikuwa anajua kuprogram ngoma kwa Fruity Loops.
FL Studios, kila mtu
FL Studios. Yeah. So alikuwa na hii keyboard mazi ukiingiza diskette nini.
Right. The first
program hapo alafu unaipeleka kwa machine.
Yeah.
So the guy was doing this. So siku moja tukamapproach kamwambia mazee, can we have some beats? You know. So the guy program beat zinakaa za church bro. Beats za church exactly.
Yeah, it's a rocky road for artists here.
Wazi. Beats za church kabisa.
Right.
You know. Right. Yeah, so program mazee. And then we sang along on that beat. Mazee kakuwa poa. And then the next day akatuambia kamuni tuende kwa the same guy mwenye ako na ile computer school, tuende pale tuchukue headphones, zile zinakuanga na mic already.
Right.
Yeah. So then tufanye recording tuone itakuwaje.
Kiasi
That was the first time. Yeah.
Okay. Kiasi mnatumia headphones ka mic.
Yeah, exactly. Headphone ile iko na nini yake ya kuongea.
Cool.
So that was like my exactly. That was my first time to record ngoma. Nikaisikia hivi live. Ninajisikia.
How was that feeling though? Talk to me about that.
Man, it was good. It was a good feeling. It was a good feeling, bro.
I'm doing something, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a beautiful transition. It's a beautiful transition, I think, as an artist, where your thoughts they are manifested into words and then into notes, and then you can hear them back for yourself. Just for you, it's kind of like, it's a reaffirmation, a confirmation that you have something here.
Yeah. It was so good.
Which year was this though?
Man, this was back in 2020.
Wow.
I mean, 202. 202.
202. Okay. Let's listen to this. Take a break to here. I got a question coming with that. Tune. Right. That's from the EP Favor, brand new EP, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out there, wherever you're gonna catch this, if you catch us on YouTube, if you catch us in whatever platform, by the way, I gotta say this to my peoples: subscribe, whatever, click whatever, share, and also if you don't want to do it, that's good. This is still what we do. Listen, but if you wanna catch my man, Mr.LifeSTYLE, on all his platforms, he's got a brand new EP out called Favor. That's one of the tunes they're called Baby, I Love You. Now, Mr.LifeSTYLE, yeah? Talk to me about this. Ulianza na vocally kama kuimba ama you didn't go through the same. There's normally a progression where jamaa anaanza ni kama anataka kurap and then ikiwa as he rap then ana fall back and improve vocals. How was it for you? Did you just straight up thinking I'm gonna be like a singer or something?
No, actually I started differently. For me, started like rapping. Started rapping and then I went into playing the piano.
Right.
So after knowing at least to just do the chording on the piano, that's when the singing came. Because when you play the piano, the rhythm, you go with the rhythm. That's when the singing came. Yeah.
That's good. So that basically entitles, like, that's how your writing process in a Kwaga from ZTV. How do you go about, like, what's your writing process, basically?
Me writing music. Actually, for me, and this is something maybe I think it works for me. So when I can have a vibe of something I want to write about, I go back to the chord, programming. So I go back to my piano. I just, try to find this vibing, and then just like that, it comes up.
Okay.
Just like that. So just pick a topic and then I vibe on it, and just like that, it comes. Yeah, it makes work easier for me.
That's what I said. Like, if you can pick for any artist out there, if you can pick up an instrument fast, it's kind of like it's an app, it's a plus. It's a plus in whatever you do, whether you're busting rhymes or I'm on naimba, I'm on a pajanini, it's a plus.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, what can we say your music style is then?
Man, my music style. I think I'm just doing, people nowadays call it like, you know, love songs and whatever. But I'm just doing a contemporary music. Let's just say a contemporary. Of course, it's a fusion of other genres of music, you know. So I'm just trying to combine everything together, just give people, you know, like the whole package.
Right.
Yeah, the whole package of
a fusion of all your influences,
exactly.
African influences, but you're giving it your spin, you're giving it your touch, right?
Exactly.
Poor. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, the EP is out. Favor by Mr.LifeSTYLE. It's out. Where was this recorded?
This was recorded this year. Was recorded this year at the, let's say at the end of the year. It was like on December. We were going December last.
So it's brand new.
Brand new.
Right. Studio gani ukatumia?
I did Jesse, my friend, Jesse all the way.
Okay, so ni Ket Bull VAE.
Exactly.
All right, yeah. Listen, big up Ket Bull. Like there's some people who, like they're a landmark in the industry, and then in a good way. Like Ket Bull has always been associated with quality. Check.
Kabisa, bro.
Yeah, I've been talking to the likes of Macadam, Ket Bull, kind of like a Ket Bull OG, is a Ket Bull OG, and all that. And there's a couple of names in Atokoko in Zito Kabisa. One of the things I'm like kind of like gravitating to is it Mr. Featuring Rocky? Same girl. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the name of the EP is Favor by Mr.LifeSTYLE. Same girl is the tune.
With a beautiful girl in my love dome. Love dome. Let me twerk it all night, give it to me all night, baby. Move it on your body, on mine, drop it on mine, yeah. She got a pretty face. I get the man, just a boy. I shine long as I kiss. Swallow I'm a wazazi.
Tune. Out of life experience, it's just mashairi.
No, this is just mashairi. You know.
Kweli.
Kweli, this is just mashairi, bro. I mean, we sat down and we were thinking, like, you know, some people doing these things, like, you know, sometimes you can have a date with this girl and the girl is having a date with another guy, and both of you guys don't know each other, but at some point in time you meet, you know, and you talk about the same person. You know, I'm in love with this blah blah, and this guy is also saying I'm in love with you. And when you look at all these, you know, things, you just discover that it's the same person you guys are talking about.
Even
it's just an idea. Yeah.
Masaibu ya boy Charlie.
Masaibu. Yeah.
Nah, freshy. Well, life, it happens sometimes. Na mambo ya mtandao na nini.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's life. So, what are some of the challenges that you tangu uanze mziki? What are some of the challenges that you've gone through, and how did you circumvent it?
Yeah, you know, when I was studying music, I never knew that there were a lot of challenges, to be honest. You know, I knew that maybe you bring out a song, it's a hit song, you know, you take it to all these platforms, wherever, and it becomes a hit song. But again, that was not the case. There's so many things that you find you need to do along the way. So I've had challenges. For example, back in some days, I had challenges of going to the studio. You know, even paying for that studio was a challenge for me.
Yeah,
despite me having this talent or whatever, paying for that studio ilikuwa challenge. And also, kuchukua hizi song kuziingiza kwa platform is a challenge. Marketing the song, the challenge.
Kweli,
It is.
yeah.
And people, and to be accepted also, it's also a challenge, because it's a position that you're fighting with a lot of people to get.
Kweli,
So it's a challenge, Maze. All these challenges, but all in all, I just find the courage to move on. I just find the courage to still continue, because this is a talent in me, and whenever I don't do something about it, I feel hurt. So I don't want to feel hurt. I don't want to feel degraded or something. I just want to continue with what I have.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Kweli, what you're talking about. There's a talent side of things, and then there's a business side of things. And then, like, once you have the business, involve capital, involve you investing in yourself, involve like you networking, involve vitu zingine zenye they are not necessarily related to your talent, but if you are in this kind of business, well, you have to lazima ufanye hivyo. So those are kind of the things zenye zinaitwa changamoto, but like you say, out of that, if you're true to the craft and you put in time, yenyewe itakuja ionekane, and then like it will be a case of like you reaping what you sow. Like I'm not shortcut yani kwa hii game. I'm not shortcut kabisa. I'm not shortcut. So there's Mr. Rocky, who you featured in Same Girl. Who are some of the artists that, like, when you was coming into the business, right? What are some of the things that drew you into the business, and who kind of inspired you? Nanuko take you on a wow, I like what so and so is doing, and why did you like them?
Man, so when I was coming into this music industry, there was a lot of things that I was looking up onto. First of all, it was like bringing my talent to the people. That was one, and number two, I was looking at what people get out of it as well, as the influence, whatever, where people go with this, where this music can take them. I was also looking at that. And then, of course, there were people that I was looking up to. Wanaziki wenye wameshabobea, watuka kina Alicia Keys. I was so impressed with someone like Alicia Keys, because she can sing and play an instrument at the same time, and that gives me kind of a joy. That gives inanipatia joy fulani ndani ya moyo wangu. And then in our Kenyan music industry, I was looking at to the guys who are on the top, kina Juakali, whatever, Nameless, wow, back then. And I've seen what music can do and how music can change someone's life.
All right.
And that attracted me. That attracted me.
Okay.
So these were like my main focuses on music,
So what did your parents or your guardians or your people take care of you? Like what did they say when ukija kuelezea ati mimi nataka niwe mwanamsanii?
It was a challenge. It was a challenge, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Wazazi, we know them. Wazazi, bro. It was a challenge.
Lawyer, doctor.
When you're going to school, your parents, all of them have this idea that you're gonna become what they want you to become.
Exactly.
But that's not God plans our lives differently. How people think. So my parents were like, you need to go to school. You need to become a computer a professional computer, whatever stuff.
Computer engineer.
Engineer, whatever, so all these things. But my main aim was not even that. Of course, I was trying to follow that because they are my parents. They say I have to do. I have no other choice.
Kama unaishi kwangu lazima utafanya vile nakuambia, mimi ndio nakulipia.
Sindio wazi. So I had to, go during that direction or whatever. So nikamaliza high school, bro. Things never went the way they wanted. I got into music and stuff, and it was a challenge. So ilikuwa ni kelele. Until the first time I did my first song, nikawaletea. Nikawaletea ngoma. Ilikuwa demo, nikawaletea, nikamwambia sikizeni. And my dad was listening to the akasema, wow, okay, the guy, you can sing. I can see, you can really sing. But this is not what we want you to do.
alikubali za yeah naona unaweza imba lakini
yeah, hisi kitu tunataka ufanye.
I know.
The challenge. You know.
I know,
so
like, yeah, me when I was growing up, like a couple of people said I could play football. I was good at football. And then it was like one of them, like, hey, Baka, hey, Banani, auko na nani alifunga bao? And then nani alieleza, alifunga bao? And umalize homework, umefanya times table.
Yeah, was it?
And umalize times table, my man. But hey, those are some of the challenges we kind of got through.
Exactly.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you catch this, big up to everybody out there, big up to our sponsors, big up to Olympus Strike Foundations. Check that out. Big up to Win, courtesy of Timitana. Big up to JMC Electricals. We're speaking to Mr. Lifestyle. Brand new EP just dropped last week. Go check it out on YouTube, all the platforms. Here's a tune, No Money, No Love. Nada.
First of all, no money, no love. Without the money, you get your service. Yeah, they say money can change your life. And again, it can buy you love. Yeah. I'm singing right on it, I'm a night boy. We got the love, just a little fast boy. You call it shorty on a payday. I'm singing right on it, I'm a night boy. We got the love, just a little fast boy. You call it shorty on a payday. No money, no love. No money, no love. Ukitaka penzi kwa fanya mambo. Fanya mambo. No money, no love.
Yo, tune. My brother, to me, you're coming across like some love ambassador. Yani, mashairi yako na maneno yako ni kuhusu mapenzi mostly, right?
Yeah.
Is that a conscious choice? You just find yourself gravitating to that?
I think it's something that is all over the society, wherever. This is something that involves a lot of people. In fact, not even if not a lot, but all of us.
Everybody.
At some point in life, we are like into love with something like this, you know. So I try to bring something out yenye watu labda wanaichukua as a simple thing and just create something out of it, you know. This topic of like no money, no love, whatever, it has been there for a very long time, you know. Tunasema siku hizi watu ni gold digger, manini.
Yes.
Yes, I'm trying to show people that exactly.
Whatever it is,
yeah. So I'm trying to just show people like enyewe kweli bila pesa kuna vitu zingine hatuwezi get. Kuna services hatuwezi pata. And that's the fact.
That,
you know.
Do you as an individual believe when there's no money, there's no love?
Of course, no. I don't believe that. I'm a person who believes that there is true love. You know, it's just that people don't maybe where they are looking for it, it's a wrong place. But there is a true love, you know.
Yeah.
But during the conversation of what people have about money and love and stuff, so that is like the main reason why I
see. Yeah, a lot of people tend to correlate money and love. That's what you're saying, right? And the understanding is where there's no superficial understanding is like where there's no money, there's no love, right?
Exactly.
So is this gonna be you moving forward? You just be exploring this this idea of love? A lot of your songs are going to be surrounding that, or will we get a song about some like the state of the country right now, which somebody is talking. By the way, the other day I saw like a couple of artists met with the deputy president and all that. So there's also the state of the country, like which some artists address basically the issues around that in their songs. Are we ever gonna get something like that from you?
Exactly, we are. This was just an introduction of me and what I can do, just bringing my craft to the people. But in times to come, I'm going to come up with some different new ideas talking about different topics and different things in life, you know, about now what you're saying, the country, whatever. We have a lot. It's not only about love, but we have a lot in life that people need to know.
Clearly. I'm loving this, Mr. Lifestyle. I'm loving this. What's hold on a minute. Let me see what we're going with this one. It's Jesse on the beat.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the EP is called Favor. The artist is called Mr. Lifestyle. Hold on a minute. I skipped this. Mr. Lifestyle, where did the name come from and why that name?
I had to change from what I was used to be called before, like, you know, XG and stuff. I had to change that for me to rebrand myself, because again, nilika sana without even, you know, doing music. So I had to brand that and change something special. Actually, there was a friend of mine who just came up with this name, you know, Mr. Lifestyle. We were passing along the Mr. Price thing in town, along the archive.
I love this kind of story.
Yes. So we were passing along there. You know, the guy, so the guy read, you know, Mr. Price, Mr. Lifestyle. And then it's like that. The name just came. Wow. Yeah, you know. So jina ikakuja hivyo. So I had to rebrand.
Okay, when was this?
This was like last year. Kama mwezi wa sita hivi.
Right. So basically, what happened was you were in the music industry a little bit a while ago, and then you took an hiatus, and then you decided to come back, right?
I decided to come back
after like some coaxing and some talking from your mates. Wakakwambia niaje mzee, rudi bana, kipaji kiko nini na nini.
Exactly.
Right. This is within this Corona time when COVID and everybody,
Yeah.
Did that play a part? Like the being locked down and the COVID and all that, did that play a big part in you coming back to do this?
That played a big part, you know, because again, you are home. We don't want to be like, just be home and do nothing. We don't want to be, you know, desperate or whatever, have these feelings, these emotions locked inside. We need to do something to release the emotions.
Definitely.
So then, this played some kind of part in me, and I was like, you know, I need to go back.
Kweli. And like which I think is the truth. Katika hiyo wakati ya COVID, right? Nobody knows, a lot has happened. Like there's self-revelation, like you get to learn a new you, or you get to check it. So among like, hey, the way you deal with it, you gotta do something about it. At least wewe umekuja ukona, let me go back to Maliki Pajian. A couple of other people like find it hard to deal with that. They find it hard to deal with that in all these mental issues na nini. So we thank God at least kwa watu wana kipaji kaa nyinyi. It was a nice time for self-reflection. So then unatupa vitu moto kama hizi.
Exactly. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Honorable shout out to Jesse. Jesse, napenda hii kazi. Yeah, the EP is Mr. Favor. No, it's Favor by Mr. Lifestyle. Forgive me.
Baby, come and hold my head. Baby, come and hold my head. Yeah, never ever let me fall. Now we never let you fall. Yeah, baby, come and hold my.
Big shout out to Kasarani. So you've been around Kasarani for a while?
Yeah, for a very long time.
Okay. My ends kidogo nikwambia kule chini, somewhere around those ends.
Yeah.
Tune. Water. Listen, Mr. Lifestyle, speak to me about what you think the situation of the music industry is right now in Kenya.
Well, right now, I can tell you it's hard because of the situation that is also around the country. You know,
worldwide, basically.
Yeah, it's hard for basically a lot of musicians. You know, this lockdown and thing, it's hard. But musically, in terms of like musically in Kenya, I think we are reaching to the heights where we are supposed to reach. You know, I think there's a small loophole that we really need to just know where it is and just go through it, and then we will blow like any other musicians along African continent. Us comparing us like with the Tanzanians and the Nigerians and with our brothers from the south, there is a little bit of difference. You know, there's so much exposure in Tanzania right now than in Kenya, but we are reaching there. You know, we are reaching. We just need a little bit of our people to just support us. You know, love our music, share it with other people. You know, all the platforms. Just play these songs, and we'll be there. You know, and we'll be there.
Nakusikia. What about mashairi like now everybody which now is a Kenya gengeton? What about that then?
Well, it's a genre of music that maybe a lot of people love it, and especially for me, the youth. I see a lot of youth related to that.
It's a voice of the youth, basically.
It's a voice of the youth, you know. Well, it's good. It's good in on its own way, you know, and it brings some kind of a vibe on its own way. I don't see anything wrong with it. But me as a musician, I think I know my line. All right.
Okay, you're sticking in your lane, right?
I'm sticking to my lane, and I really support that. I don't say no to it. I support it, whatever they do. You know. Okay. Yeah.
I also do, and I think it's just like it's a voice of the youth. Moses, you can't. Though there's a better way they can do it better, but it's their voice. So you can't deny them a voice, and then don't help them express themselves. So let them let the youth do what they gotta do, man. So we get kasi evil, ingekuwa ni mangeta left, right, and center.
Exactly.
Because hizo mitaa zenye nakuelezea, come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Nacheki. So
I know why people just they're not so much into this gengeton thing because of also mashairi. It's a little bit inachoma masikio, you know it is.
Kweli.
Yeah.
Kweli ndio nasema ikija hiyo side, like maybe they can do it a bit better, but what does they'll express themselves the best way they're gonna express themselves. Na kwa sasa ni kama it's something to do with shock therapy. Hata sio ninio like ngeli zinapotea, inabaki nani atasema ya kutisha ama ya kustua zaidi ya mwingine. Unacheki?
Exactly.
Panga ngeli, bars na nini inapotea. Inabaki tu ni mdundo, and then nani atasema ya kustua zaidi ya yule mwingine, so that you can get all your ears and everything kind of situations, right?
Yeah.
So hapo ndio naona nikaa wakipata magwiji watawaambia hiyo boss, you can still express yourself na upange laini hivi, upange mistari hivi na hivi, right? But
I agree.
Yeah, but on saying that, they're still speaking on what's happening in the society. Unacheki? They're still speaking hizo vitu wanasema zoufanyika.
Ndio.
Zoufanyika. So you can't say that you wanna guess. No, what they're speaking on happens. It's just like they should they should fine tune it a little bit. Unacheki? Ndio wazungumzie hizo, ndio iwe ni mashashola na manini, but there's a way unaweza panga. Unacheki? Au zungumza nasikia mziki inanipita, yani nachina, damn man, what is my man talking about over here? Who's that?
Okay, again, in reality, to be honest, to be just truthfully honest, without bias or something, this kind of mashairi can never take us to the higher level. Exactly. To be honest.
Yeah.
because if you check our brothers, like, from the other parts, mziki zao bro, even wanaiba lugha yao, but the mziki inapenya mpaka huko kabisa. They try to hide some things. They don't just bring it out even clearly. Unaona?
Yeah, na nakupata kwa njia iliyo safi, and you're right. It's kind of like, so waga hivi, after you umesema jambo la kustua saa hii, right? What are you going, utatustua na nini in your next song? Unaona?
Exactly.
Then utatustua na nini in your next song? Unacheki? Right? So it's not like this LP, EP yenye niko nayo hii sahi favor. It's all dance, it's all groovy, and I can know it's associated with love. I even know, like, it's taking me somewhere. Unaona? And there's all these 5 songs, 6 songs, they're taking me somewhere. So ikibaki niyo kustua, inafika mali ushatustua ya kutosha. Right? So what do you have? And hapo ndio mali kupanga mashairi na kwa muhimu. So but you see a couple of them who are still learning. Muziki pia you learn on the job. So a couple of them, like, their pen game needs to improve. Pen game needs to improve. Ifike mahali ndio unachapa gengeton, but jiulize mtu wako dana zaelewa.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Sasa hapo ndio ni gengeton, but nataka mtu wako da ajue tunasema that kind of thing. Nataka mtu wako Lagos ajue that kind of thing. Then you have no option but to improve your pen game.
Kabisa.
Hey, we're just consumers over here. So ladies and gentlemen, the EP is out. The EP is called Favor from Mr.LifeSTYLE. I'm talking to the gentleman. A big shout out to all the Kasarani Massive, stand up. A big shout out to 45 Gedurai, stand up. No. A big shout out to everybody out there. You know we do. KU Massive, Nanini. We there. Right, talk to me, my brother. What's the way forward? Sasa EP inapatikana wapi? And then how are we moving forward from here?
EP zangu, hiyo EP kuko platform zote. You can find them on YouTube, you can find them on Deezer, you can find them on Apple Music. You can find them on all these platforms, all right? Just type Mr.LifeSTYLE and that's official EP, Favor EP, you will find them. Now my way forward is just to give my people the music, give them, share with them the talent that I have, share with them the kind of songs that I do, the ideas that I have in my head, and all together we just dance along, sing along, and be happy, enjoy life. Yeah,
I love that. Is in your thingy, in your journey, like, ni msanii mgani toka mtaani ama farova whatever ungependa kufanya naye works?
Bro, hapa mtaani bro kuna watu wengi sana. Especially industry yetu hapa Kenya bro, kuna watu wengi sana. I would really love to work with them. My brother Calligraph, my brother Tile, all these people, I really, even the legends themselves, I really want to work with them. I don't sideline anybody, I work with anyone, because I believe together we can take it somewhere. Together, all of our ideas included, we can really make this industry a good industry. So I'm ready to work with anybody.
Okay. Nani kabisa ndio ungetaka kabisa?
Kabisa. Bro, me say for now, napenda venye Calligraph ana rap, bro. I need that rap in my songs.
The OG shall be respected.
The OG shall be respected. I need that in my songs, bro.
Yeah. Clearly. Well, let's hope as KE, let's hope I get, let's hope whatever. And you can speak these things speak them into existence. Speak them into existence. Nashukuru sana Mr.LifeSTYLE kwa kumalizia. Is there anything you would like your fans to know?
Man, first of all, kumalizia ningependa sana niseme asante bro. Thanks for having me, man.
Anytime, brother, anytime.
It has been a good time that we had together. I saw you on my brother's Vicmas, when you guys are doing the CONVO. I was there, I loved it, man.
That's my brother. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Catch. We got Mr. Catch, bro. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Saw you there, man, and just wanted to be on your show, man. And I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy. You just made a dream come true for me.
You're welcome,
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And to all the fans and to the people who are following us or following our art and everything, please keep supporting us, man. Just give us the chance. Give us the chance. Subscribe to our YouTube channels, watch our music, listen to them, support us. And if you do that, man, God is gonna repay you and reward you greatly. Thank you so much, bro.
Definitely, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been Mr. Lifestyle. You see me. The EP is called Favor. It's available on all platforms. Oh, by the way, Mkubwa, hebu ambia unaweza kupata wapi like Mr. Platform on all social media platforms. Mr. Lifestyle, sorry.
Unaweza nipata kwa IG Mr.LifeStyle_official. Nipata kwa YouTube Mr.LifeStyle_official. Kwa Twitter Mr.LifeStyle_off. Kwa Facebook utanipata Mr. Lifestyle. Exactly.
Right. A big shout out to everybody who's gonna log on to this one, like up whatever. Kitaka, subscribe, share, comment. If you don't want to, cool. This is still what we do. A big shout out to Mr. Lifestyle. A big shout out to all the Kasarani massive out there. Yeah, you know,
yes.
You know when you kunakuaga yoko na ingine. And yeah, yes, we out here. Tunasema love, respect, and yeah, tuko pamoja, man. We love you.
Thank you, bro.